Have you ever felt that the sky above you is not silent, but listening, waiting for the moment you realize that the universe is alive with purpose and memory beyond human time? From the first breath of light to the last echo of falling stars, existence moves like a grand thought, shaping souls as much as worlds. In this vast design, inspiration is not random, because every heartbeat mirrors a cosmic rhythm that calls warriors, dreamers, and seekers to awaken. Beyond the visible horizon rises a realm of golden clouds and eternal architecture, where angelic guardians stand as symbols of discipline, sacrifice, and unwavering faith in harmony. Their story is not only about war, but about meaning, because the universe itself tests what is worthy to endure. In the Junkie and Ever's vision, imagination becomes a bridge, allowing human minds to glimpse higher truths through myth, light, and motion. These celestial warriors are born from purpose rather than chance, forged in luminous halls where thought becomes form and intention becomes armor. Their wings are not ornaments, but reminders that freedom demands responsibility and power must bow to wisdom. As they train beneath radiant skies, they carry the weight of prophecy, knowing that peace is fragile and eternity can fracture. The heavens appear serene, yet beneath the calm glow hides an approaching disturbance, like silence before thunder. Shadows gather at the edge of creation, not as monsters alone, but as doubt, fear, and forgotten promises. The universe does not announce its trials loudly. It whispers them, allowing only the attentive to sense danger approaching. At the center of this cosmic tension stands a question older than stars themselves. Can light remain pure when tested by endless darkness? Philosophically, the universe is a mirror, reflecting intention back to those who dare to act. Every angelic warrior represents a choice: to defend order or surrender to chaos, to rise with courage or fall into despair. As golden cities shimmer with divine energy, cracks begin to form, not in stone, but in certainty. The guardians feel it in their silence, in the pause between breaths, in the way light bends differently across sacred towers. Something ancient stirs, patient and relentless, feeding on hesitation. Suspense grows not through noise, but through awareness, as destiny tightens its grip and prepares to challenge everything these warriors believe about victory, sacrifice, and the true cost of protecting heaven itself. This beginning is merely the awakening phase of a larger cycle, where belief shapes reality and observation gives power to fate. The universe watches its creations closely, not with judgment, but with expectation, waiting to see which spirits evolve under pressure. Every rising conflict is also an invitation to grow, and every fear is a teacher disguised as an enemy. As the heavens hold their breath, the unseen clock of destiny continues forward, counting moments, measuring resolve, and preparing the stage for revelation. All paths converge as light and shadow prepare to collide within timeless cosmic silence and eternal awareness. As tension deepens across the golden heavens, the universe seems to slow its breath, stretching moments into eternity, as if allowing every soul to feel the weight of what is coming. The angelic kingdom does not fall into chaos suddenly. It trembles first, vibrating with unseen pressure that bends light and thought alike. Philosophically, this is where meaning sharpens, because conflict reveals truth more clearly than peace ever could. The warriors sense that this war is not merely about territory or power, but about the preservation of balance itself. Every step they take across glowing bridges feels heavier, as though the universe is measuring their intent with each movement. The clouds darken in subtle gradients, not black but dimmed gold, signaling a shift that cannot be reversed. Within the Junkie and Ever's imagination, this moment represents the crossroads of consciousness, where destiny stops being abstract and becomes personal. Suspense builds not through immediate destruction, but through anticipation, as ancient prophecies begin aligning with present fear. The enemy remains partially unseen, existing first as distortion, as a pressure against reality that causes doubt to ripple through even the most disciplined minds. Questions arise silently. What if light alone is not enough? And what if faith fractures under relentless strain? The universe does not answer these questions directly. Instead, it amplifies them, forcing each guardian to confront inner shadows before facing the external threat. Battles have not yet erupted, yet exhaustion already settles in, because the most difficult war is always internal. Golden armor reflects faces tightened by realization that sacrifice may demand more than life. It may demand identity. Time itself feels unreliable, stretching and compressing as if unsure which side it favors. When the first clash finally erupts, it is not explosive, but precise, like a blade cutting through stillness. Energy collides with energy, light meeting darkness in spirals that echo across celestial halls. Every strike carries emotion, memory, and consequence, because nothing in the universe is ever truly isolated. Suspense peaks as victories feel hollow and losses feel necessary, creating a paradox that unsettles even the strongest spirits. Philosophically, the universe seems to be testing whether growth can occur without destruction, or if evolution always requires collapse. The warriors fight not just to win, but to understand what winning even means in a reality that constantly reshapes itself. Shadows begin to take form, revealing that the enemy is not purely external, but born from imbalance long ignored. This realization shakes the heavens more than any weapon could, because it suggests responsibility rather than blame. As the battle intensifies, certainty dissolves, replaced by awareness that survival may depend on transformation rather than resistance. The universe watches silently, not intervening, because lessons must be lived to be learned. Suspense lingers in every pause between strikes, in every glance toward fractured towers, in every breath taken beneath dimming stars. This middle passage is where illusion falls away, leaving raw truth exposed, and preparing all beings for a conclusion that will redefine what heaven itself truly represents. When the final convergence arrives, the universe no longer whispers, but reveals itself through clarity earned by endurance. The angelic warriors stand changed, not because they conquered darkness, but because they understood it without surrendering to it. Light regains its brilliance, not by denying shadow, but by integrating wisdom gained through struggle. Golden heavens rebuild themselves through intention, every tower reshaped by humility, every wing lifted by renewed purpose. In this resolution, victory feels quiet, almost reverent, as if the cosmos acknowledges growth rather than domination. Philosophically, the universe affirms that balance is not static, but a living agreement between opposing forces. The warriors release their weapons with respect, recognizing that strength is meaningful only when guided by awareness. Memories of loss remain, yet they no longer wound. They instruct. Within the junkie Unever's creative vision, this ending reflects the idea that imagination mirrors reality, teaching humans how to face chaos with courage and reflection. The heavens glow again, not brighter than before, but deeper, enriched by experience. Destiny does not close like a book. It opens like a horizon, inviting continual evolution. The final silence carries fulfillment rather than fear, because uncertainty has transformed into understanding. Each guardian accepts that eternity is not endless comfort, but endless responsibility. The universe resumes its rhythm, stars moving onward, time flowing with renewed coherence. What was once an epic war becomes a lesson written into cosmic memory, accessible to any mind willing to listen. Inspiration emerges from this truth, reminding viewers that personal struggles are reflections of universal processes. When inner conflict is faced honestly, harmony follows naturally. This story leaves not answers, but guidance, encouraging awareness, patience, and growth beyond illusion. As the golden heavens stabilize, consciousness expands beyond form, and the universe continues observing its creations with quiet anticipation. Meaning survives because it adapts, and light persists because it learns. This conclusion invites reflection beyond spectacle, urging every listener to carry the lesson inward and apply it daily. Courage becomes a practice, patience a discipline, and awareness a shield against despair. The universe, vast yet intimate, responds to intention with subtle alignment, proving that small choices echo widely. As imagination kindles hope, creativity transforms fear into possibility, and responsibility replaces blame. Viewers are reminded that growth rarely announces itself loudly. It unfolds through consistency, humility, and attention. By honoring balance, individuals contribute to collective harmony, turning personal healing into shared progress. The journey does not end here, because meaning renews itself whenever consciousness expands and compassion guides action. Thus the epic becomes a compass, pointing not upward alone, but inward, where choices define destiny more than fate ever could, and where light survives through mindful living, resilient faith, and continuous learning across time. For all who dare to grow beyond fear and remain present within an ever-changing universe, guided by wisdom, humility, and hope, always onward. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.